So this week's responding to your comments is on coughs. Kiki Rose asks, hey Abraham, please do a video on how to get rid of a cough. Well, let's not wait around. Hit that like button if you're fired up about this, and let's go. So the good news is that coughs generally clear up on their own within 3 to 4 weeks, but there are many tips and tricks that you can do that are gonna help, and that's what I'm gonna teach you today. So let's begin with tip number 1. Do not waste your money with over-the-counter cough syrups. I know this one's controversial, but trust me, they're not very effective, and I'm gonna teach you exactly what you need to do instead. So here's what you're gonna do. Tip number 2, you're gonna try a warm water and honey mix, okay? Studies have actually shown it to be more effective at helping with a dry cough compared to over-the-counter cough syrups, okay? And generally speaking, I do tend to recommend it to a lot of my patients. Here's how you make your warm water honey mix. Kettle, water, boil, teaspoon of honey, place spoon in cup, add water, mix. And your cough remedy is now ready. Now there are a few things you need to remember about this mixture. 1, it's not suitable for babies under the age of 1, okay? 2, you need to let it cool down. Make sure it's like lukewarm when you're having it. Don't have it when it's piping hot. It's just gonna make your cough worse. And 3, you can have as much as this as is needed, okay? So whenever you need it, make yourself a fresh batch and have some. Easy as that. Moving on to tip number 3. There have been some studies that have shown that ginger can be quite effective at relaxing airways and therefore helping with a cough. So you could potentially add some ginger to this warm water honey mix. So if you do have some ginger tea bags, consider adding it to this mix and letting it brew. However, what I like to do is I like to get some fresh ginger, cut off an inch about so, and then finely slice it, throw it in there, let it brew for about 15 minutes and then strain it out. Tastes delicious, and it could potentially help with this cough. Moving on to tip number 4, we need to try and avoid acid reflux triggers. The idea is that it can cause the acid to come up and irritate the back of the throat, causing the cough. So some triggers, for example, are caffeine, alcohol, chocolate, carbonated drinks, as well as acidic foods like citrus, for example. Next up, we have tip number 5, which is all about staying hydrated. I know it sounds basic, but you need to make sure you're getting your 6 to 8 glasses of water a day. What it's gonna do is gonna help thin the mucus on the back of the throat, which is gonna help relieve the cough. Also, it's gonna speed up recovery time, so it's a win-win. Now, please do remember, there are scenarios where you should seek medical attention for a cough, and I am gonna leave loads more information in the description below. I'd highly recommend everyone reads it, and I really hope these tips help you. I hope your cough gets relieved as soon as possible, and as I always say at the end of every single week's video, always remember you're awesome, and I'll see you next week.